to my usual vending spot. So today was a day where I decided to go to St. Charles Mall. And today was a day to learn about thinking you're being prepared, and then when things suddenly change, and accepting the change. So today I went to the mall. I'm usually in my regular vending spot where I know everybody there at the vending spot, and I'm comfortable. I'm in my safe space. Today I went to St. Charles Mall. I didn't know where to go to set up. I didn't know what to do, but most of all, I had to do everything by myself. So if anybody knows that my regular vending spot, my daughter goes with me, and then sometimes my husband will come to help me break down. Today was a day where I had to do everything alone. So from putting the things in my car from home, then into the event, taking everything out of my car by myself, setting up by myself, trying to make sure that everything is set up the right way, and then selling my own products. So some of you are like, well, dang, that's what we do. Some of us do anyway. So it's kind of different for me. And it's different for me because I'm used to having somebody there. And I always want somebody there with me. So today when I didn't have my daughter, I wasn't in my safe space, which meant I wasn't in my regular vending spot and things like that. I thought I was going to have a good day. So all of these negative thoughts start going in my head. Oh, you're not going to make a lot of sales today. You know what, you should just leave, because nobody's going to know who you are. You know what you should have did? You should have went live more. You should have told people you were coming there more. Things like that. At my regular business spot, to the left of me is usually the same person all the time. So me and her click, me and her vibe, right? Then next to her is the same person. And then the person close to the door is the same person. Then the person next to her, most of the time, is the same person, right? So we may have like maybe 1, 2, 3 or 4 new people. But the consistency is what I was looking for. And then the owner of the shop, I've known her for a long time. So, she is there. So nothing changes. So even if somebody comes, I'm okay. So while I'm at the mall, different people are walking by. Not only am I in a different place, but there's a lot of people, right? So there's a lot of foot traffic. And I'm in front of a shoe store. So I then have to basically set myself up, put in my head, thoughts in my head, and say, you're going to be okay, you're going to be fine, right? Because then when I started seeing all of those people line up, I didn't have positive thoughts, I had negative thoughts. I was like, oh my God, okay, what if they're standing over there, they're not going to like my things? It's a lady there here that's selling the same thing that I'm selling. How are you supposed to compete? All of these thoughts start going through my head, right? But it's different. It's a new thing for me. It's changed for me, right? So then I call my husband and I say, hey, what time are you getting off? He told me what time he was getting off. But then he called to check on me. And he was like, okay, I think I may come out there. I was like, okay. But my anxiety was already on 1,000 because I had been there by myself all day, right? And so then I had to go to the bathroom. Again, at my usual spot, I know if I leave my things on the table or if something goes on, they're going to watch it for me, right? It's about 3, 4, 5 people that is going to watch it for me, right? I could leave my purse, whatever, leave it. Here, I had to go to the bathroom. I was hungry, I'm thankful the people beside me that morning were so nice. It was a lady a paparazzi chick, and her mom and dad. And they were so nice. So they had bought me Starbucks that morning. But then it was getting late in the day. So usually if I'm in my usual spot, hey, what we gonna eat today, y'all? Or somebody brings us lunch, right? Today was different because I had to actually say, okay, I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna eat. again, some people may say, well, that don't sound like a big deal. People do that all the time. I mean, things change. But for someone who has anxiety, for someone who has PTSD, for somebody who may have generalized anxiety or socialized anxiety, those simple things that you may see that happens on a daily basis, for you is completely different for them, because you have to prepare yourself for things. The worst thing is when you cannot prepare yourself or know exactly what's going to happen step by step. So people are coming to my table, people are buying things, you know, but then I'm like, dang, once they walk away, did I say something wrong because they didn't buy something? Did I do this or do that? You know, so with anxiety, your mind goes all day, every day, right? So about 3:30, 4 o'clock is when I ate, because again, I'm used to somebody else being